In this video, I will be exploring an Indonesian island that is virtually untouched, but absolutely beautiful. I'll be doing some of the most incredible activities on this island and showing you why this is a destination that has to be on your bucket list. Very good morning from Singapore, and today I'm travelling somewhere that everyone should know about, yet nobody does. I am at the Singapore ferry port and I'll be taking a 1-hour boat to the island of Bintan, a virtually unexplored island in Indonesia that has some of the most incredible accommodations and activities in Southeast Asia. To get to Bintan, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. You need to start here in the city and country of Singapore. You will then come to the Teramura ferry terminal, which is where I am right now, and you will catch a ferry on Bintan ferries, which is an hour away. I'm going to show you the whole procedure step by step and explore this incredible island. I'm also doing it with a Premier League footballer. Rogue. Anyway, that's enough of my face for the moment, although it won't last very long. Let's go and get checked in for the Bintan ferries to Bintan. This is the world's worst. The world's worst stopped duty free. So, a return trip from Singapore to Bintan is, on a regular date, 88 Singaporean dollars, which is about 50 quid. It's not too bad. There's our catamaran. Now, the first thing that I would like to say about Bintan before we get going is that by arriving into Bintan, you actually get 50% off of your Indonesian visa costs. So Indonesia have a visa on arrival for all UK passengers. If you arrive in Bintan first, then that gets reduced from $35 to $17. So the first thing that I want to do is explore this hotel behind me. I'm not actually staying here, I'm staying at 3 different hotels to kind of show you the variety of different accommodations that you can have here in Bintan. But I did want to come and explore this hotel, so I've booked in for lunch here. This hotel is a ship. It's the only hotel in the world that is a ship. Let's have a look inside. So I'm currently inside the engine room of this ship. The ship is turning 110 years old this year. It was bought for 900,000 euros in 2013, and the owner of the ship is currently 74 years old, and all profits made from the hotel go directly to orphanages across Bintan and Singapore.
Stocks and shares grew, I bought into property, and all this took about 25-30 years. In the meantime, we were looking around Singapore and Malaysia actually, for whatever suitable project, but nothing excited us. Until end of 2009, when this ship went to Singapore for retrofitting, and the previous owners found that it would have cost them about $20 million, and being a ministry, being a Christian organization, ministry, they felt it was too expensive and they put it up for sale.
Rooms at this hotel fluctuate between sort of 50 and 150 pounds per night. I'll be showing you the rooms later in the tour. I'm blown away. The story behind it, the way that it's all been just kind of kept as is brilliant. It's a fantastic initiative. So this is a list of the original crew members that were acting as senior watchkeepers on board, and this is completely original as it was when the ship first sailed in 1977 until 2010. So all the watchkeepers are the same, and all their nationalities are printed onto this wall. You'll see here the wall has been painted for retrofitting, whereas this bit was completely condemned against painting. You've got the old Dominican Republic flag, you've got Hungarian Germans, Singaporeans, American Dutch, and of course, our favourite, a good old Paul Smith. Okay, so this is the executive balcony suite, which is one of the rooms that is on offer here at the hotel. And as you can see, it's a very, very nicely decorated room. A very, very nice bed. And then have a quick look in the bathroom, which is also really, really nice. This is what I have to say, is that this hotel is rich in identity, but also very, very rich in modernity. It's amazing. And then you've got the view of the boat just there. Do you know what? For something that was meant to be, I can't see myself. For something that was meant to just be basically a lunch for me to come and show you, it's been fantastic. A really, really fascinating story. If you're ever coming to Bintan, which hopefully this video can convince you that Bintan is somewhere that you should absolutely be coming to, especially if you're exploring Southeast Asia, even if it's just for a few days, then you should definitely come and at least do the heritage tour here, because it's fascinating to find out about this, and obviously the boat as well. But we're going to move on. I'm now going to go and check into my actual resort. We've stumbled into a mangrove boat, so we're doing a tour of the mangroves. Hello! It's Alexia Rojas, Premier League goalkeeper.
And we are in Bintan.
That's Romeo Rojas, Premier League goalkeeper's Leach brother.
Content manager, mate. Get it right. and digital.
Well, a very good evening from the Anmon Hotel, which is where I'm staying this evening. My first night in Bintan, and like I said, I wanted to show you a wide variety of accommodations that are available on the island. This is one of my favourites, and it's why I wanted to stay here night one. All 110 rooms at this place are glamping tents. We've chosen a barbecue this evening, where they will literally come and plant a barbecue just outside your glamping tent, and they will come and provide all of the meat for us to basically cook it ourselves. So we're having a glamping barbecue for our first dinner here in Bintan. Bintan only gets 10,000 visitors from the UK every single year, and considering 475,000 people visit Singapore every year, that number should be higher. This is just a gem of an island. It's just incredible. I absolutely love it. Good evening from Bintan. I have had one of the best days I've ever had travelling. It's obviously been fantastic. There is a reason that I've stayed at the hotel that I'm staying at tonight, and you'll see why. This hotel, every single Saturday at 5 PM, offers guests the opportunity to release baby sea turtles back into the wild. And that is exactly what we are going to be doing this evening. It is not a Saturday, so I wrote ahead to the hotel and told them that I was going to be staying here one of the evenings, and asked if they could give us a very, very special one-off Wednesday night sea turtle release, which because of my platform they're very kindly granted, but this is only available on Saturdays. So welcome to Cassia Apartments, which is part of the Bunyan Hotel Group. Look at this place, it's right on the beach. This swimming pool is gorgeous. I haven't actually been down here yet. Meeting the group, and I'm going to show you the sea turtles. So just to give a little bit of a background of how this works. So turtles come to this beach to lay eggs, basically. One turtle can lay up to 8 nests at a time. Each nest will have around 80 to 100 eggs in it. So sometimes turtles can lay literally up to 1,000 eggs. These guys will then protect the nests by taking them into a cage, which I'll show you in a minute. It stops them being eaten by the eagles and things like that. And then once the eggs hatch, they then put them into that container that I just showed you. And then after 8 weeks, they will then release them into the wild. Unfortunately, because nature is nature, only about 1% of turtles that get released back into the sea end up surviving. But the theory and the working logic is that it'll be a very slow process, but more turtles will end up being put back into its natural environment through this process, because if they were released straight away after they'd hatched, then they'd just be absolutely eaten up in the moment. And to be honest, I didn't know this. Look, I fly around the world. I'm not exactly a massive eco warrior, so to speak. But the reason why the plastic is such an issue in the oceans is because fish eat raw fish, and they mistake plastic for raw fish, so they eat the plastic and then it kills them. But as someone who never really understood the logic behind, getting rid of plastic straws and things like that, it's really important to see the actual impact that even a slight change like that could have. Well, that, to be honest, was one of the most rewarding things I've done in a long time. Those baby sea turtles are adorable, and being able to release them, what's going on? Being able to release them was fantastic. Good morning from the third and final day here in Bintan, Indonesia. The turtle release last night was fantastic. I hope you enjoyed that, and you've got a little bit more of detail of how that works. Today we're going to go and explore the sand dune, which is probably Bintan's most famous tourist attraction, and you'll see why when we get there. Just want to say, if you are enjoying this video, then do drop it a like and hit subscribe. There will be weekly videos from some incredible travels that I'm doing this summer, and we're almost at 10,000 subscribers, so let's try and push that over the line. Well, at time of this video, we may be there, but yes, almost there, so let's press subscribe. So we've just taken a very, very quick stop at what is actually Asia's best golf course. It won an award for being Asia's best golf course a couple of years ago. This is beautiful. Right, so we thought we'd splash out on the final night. This cost us £360, which when you split it between 4 people, isn't actually that much money, I don't think. It's £70. Just have a look at this. So we come in, we try. You've got living room here, pretty standard, this is nice. So this is a 2-bedroom villa. We come out here. What have we got here? Boys are chilling. And then have a look. This is the master bedroom. Yep, awesome. And then this is my room. Into the bathroom. Final little room tour. Yes, I'm in pants. Please don't flag me, YouTube, as being naked, because I'm not. Outdoor shower, look. Literally a shower in the outdoors. You're in nature. And that brings me to the end of the Bintan YouTube video. I am really sorry if you haven't enjoyed this video, because this has basically just been me documenting my holiday with 3 of my friends. I wanted to make a video about this place because nobody knows about it, and I really, really hope that it's inspired you to come here in 2026. If you're in Singapore for a few days, just come here for a night or two and stay at one of the Bintan resorts. They're super affordable. Only 10,000 Brits stay here, and I can honestly hand on heart say, and this is not a partnership with Bintan either. I've just done my research. I've said to the lads, look, should we give this a try? And we've all agreed. We just go for it. We've had a blast. If you're still in doubt, I'm going to give you a recap, 30-second recap of what we've been up to. So there we have it. Bintan, you have been spectacular. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you do want to go to Bintan, let me know in the comments, because I want to know if I have any impact on you at all, or if you're just watching this for the vibes. I don't mind either way. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. My socials are in the bio as per usual. See you next week, everybody. Next week, what will we be doing next week? I'm trying to think. Ah yes, we'll be testing out Krabi's best rated hotel. See you next week. Take care.